This is me 3 months ago, and this is me now. I've lost 60 pounds since I started this transformation journey, but then I saw this Mr. Beast video, and I thought to myself, I think I can beat the Beast. His video did exactly what I think he was hoping for. It inspired me, it challenged me, and now it created their biggest enemy. All jokes aside, the dude in the video, Madge, is awesome. His passion, drive, ambition, and kind-heartedness really shined through. So I came up with an idea. I started actively trying to lose weight on May 6th. That was 90 days ago. Madge, with the help of Mr. Beast and all of his assets, lost 100 pounds in 178 days. So, if I want to beat that, if I want to beat Mr. Beast at his own game, I'd have to lose 40 more pounds in the next 87 days or less. So I'm throwing down the gauntlet. I will lose 100 pounds faster than Madge did in Mr. Beast's video, and I will do a daily vlog until the goal is achieved. Let's dive into today's video. Good morning. It's Sunday, August 3rd, and rough day to start. Don't know why, because I absolutely destroyed myself, like energy-wise yesterday, but I just woke up so early today. I think I woke up at like 5 a.m. I couldn't go back to sleep, but it's all good. Just ended up getting to walking my dog in the jacuzzi a little bit earlier than normal, and then, but why I say the day started off a little bit on the not good side is yesterday I had a couple friends come over. We hit the jacuzzi and swam some laps later in the evening, but I left my freaking keys in this clubhouse, and I didn't realize it until I was like halfway walking here, like, oh my gosh, my keys, where the heck are they? I can't, not only can I not get into the clubhouse, but it also has like my house key, my sister's house key, my mailbox key, all that stuff. So I was like, ah, geez. And then I was like, you know what, whatever, I'll just hop the fence. They have to see me on security camera every single day swimming, so hopefully it's not a big deal. But I just didn't want any like neighbors seeing me, because that's the part where I don't want any like Karens or Kevins complaining. But I get to the clubhouse, and of course there is a couple of people walking their dogs. So I kind of played it coy, like, oh no, where's my keys? Excuse me, neighbor, do you happen to have your keys? I left mine in the pool. So, but they were like, oh no, we don't have it. So I was like, all right. Then I just hopped the fence, and I was already kind of feeling a little like achy, because yesterday I went hard lifting for the first time in, I want to say years, honestly, and my elbow and my shoulders kind of, so my elbows are sore, my biceps are sore, and my shoulder is a little bit sore. So I wanted to take it easy today, and hopping the fence to get in here, it was not exactly the easiest and graceful for me, but it's all good. Now in the actual jacuzzi, enjoying this sweet, sweet hot water. And yeah, I'm gonna take this opportunity to stretch and warm up before I start swimming, because I'm feeling pretty tired right now. But yeah, and also later in this video, we'll just see just how bad 2 days of kind of cheat days in a row, just how bad is it gonna be on my weight. I kept my fitness at a great level these past 2 days. Sleep was okay. The eating, not so great. Yesterday I had a big old bacon breakfast burrito with a couple of friends in the morning, and then later in the evening with those two that I came here to the jacuzzi, we got Chipotle. I tried my best to keep it healthy. I did not eat any rice, held half the beans, said no to sour cream for the first time in my life, and doubled the protein of chicken. But wouldn't be surprised if it says 213, 214. But anything below 212 would be a miracle. So maybe lifting heavy weights is a good thing. We'll see. But right now, I don't think my body is exactly ready for like resistance training every day. I don't even think every other day. I'm gonna let my body recover and just walk and swim a lot these next few days. Hopefully, like maybe in 2 or 3 days I'll feel good. But one thing I will say, which was really cool about lifting yesterday, is I was kind of dreading it for a while. Like I was just scared. I've been doing all this rehab type exercises for like a couple months now, and I just had this feeling or this fear that like the moment I lift heavy, like all that rehab is gonna go out the window. So, and I'm kind of like a stupid boy who likes to challenge himself and go hard, you know? So like, for example, when we started deadlifting, my friend, he's always done it right. You know, like he'll warm up, right? He'll do just the bar for deadlifts, and then 135, and then 175, and then 185, and then 225. He'll work himself up to whatever the heck he's doing now, 400 pounds or something crazy. Very strong guy. And I have always done things stupid. And I'll walk into the gym and I'll be like, I've never done deadlifting in my life. I don't even know what the form is, but slap on 400. I want to try it, you know? So when we went, he's warming up, and someone, you know, one of those dicks at the gym that didn't re-rack their weights, he left, I don't even know what the weight was, something, maybe 300 something, but he left that on the platform, and it was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna try lifting it anyways. And my friend, of course, was trying to talk sense into me, like, dude, you don't even know how to deadlift and you've never done it, so like, what are you doing? But that's the kind of stupid person I am, which I'm getting better. I'm getting older and wiser, I think. But yeah, the crazy part is that I could not budget, and I was like, dang, like it was like Thor, the hammer in Age of Ultron. Like I was like, ugh, and it just like barely budged. But what was cool was I just ended up trying to do my friend's routine, and I told him I'll try to keep up as long as my elbow and bicep pain and shoulder pain doesn't like get really bad. And we kind of just like progressively warmed up, and by the end of it I was able to do that weight that I couldn't even budge at the beginning of the day. So there's some power to warming up and mentally building those mini wins, like, oh, I did this weight, nice, I can probably do the next one, I could probably do the next one. So anyways, all right, I talk way too much. I'm gonna warm up and then do some laps, and then I'll catch up with you guys when I get back to my treadmill for some Japanese walking. Okay, last story before I start warming up and go swim. So I have a really hard time remembering people's names. Like I can remember faces for days. For years I can remember faces. I can remember faces so well, but names I'm so bad at. I don't know what it is. I just suck at remembering names. Oh, for probably this past year, I've been trying this new like mental game for myself of like trying to remember names like as best I can. And when we went to Gold's Gym, we ended up going to Gold's Gym, the local Gold's Gym here, because my friend's girlfriend had like bring 2 guests in for free with her membership, and there was a little bit of issues for some reason. I don't know why. Like they were kind of giving us a little bit of a hard time. Not like in a dickish way, but I think their system was just being weird. Anyways, long story short, the dude that was helping us was being really nice, and like I caught a glimpse of his like name tag just for a second, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna remember this name. And his name was, oh my gosh, it was either Melvin or Gilbert, one of those. I think it was Gilbert. But anyways, so we ended up working out, of course, for like an hour or so, and then the gym was closing. And as we were walking out, you know, like the employees at Gold's Gym were like, have a good night, guys, have a good night, you know, hope you had a good workout, whatever. And I looked at him and I was like, Gilbert, thanks brother, I'll see you next time, you know. And the funniest thing is, usually when I do this, like when I remember someone's name, like 9 times out of 10 they're like, oh shoot, thanks for remembering my name, or it's they feel the embarrassment because they don't remember mine, and it's like, I'm sorry, what's your name again? Or you get the like, you too bro, or you too man, you know, that type of thing. But this guy, when I was like, Gilbert, thanks for being awesome, dude, have a good night, when I said that to him, it was the funniest reaction in the world. It was so over the top shocked that my friends were like, they were kind of laughing about it like later in the night, like, how did you remember his name, what the heck? But like, so anyways, I'll try to reenact how he did it. So I was like, Gilbert, have a good night brother, you know. And he was like, how do you know my name? that's my dad's name. How do you know my name? You know, and I had to like burst the bubble a little bit because he was honestly like kind of freaking out. I was like, I saw your name tag earlier, man. I just wanted to mess with you. And he was just like, okay, have a good night, dude. I was like, wow, this is the craziest reaction I've ever had ever. So now more than ever, I kind of want to do this game. So, okay, now I'm gonna warm up and get swimming. I'll see you guys in a bit. Body dysmorphia is a real thing, man. I don't know how much weight I can or will or choose to lose, but I need to document because it's definitely possible that I might just constantly always think, you know, I'm ugly or I'm fat or I'm out of shape. Even if I get into the best shape of my life, you never know, it could happen. So,
relax.
The TLDR is, I kind of appreciate that my friend took secret photos and videos of me. I was able to see myself from a different perspective, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. Okay, that was arrogant, but you get with the point. Like, it made me feel like all of this hard work is paying off, which is cool. And yeah. So anyways, I know there might be some repeat watchers of my content, but in case you're not and you're new and this is the first time you're seeing my videos, I'm doing Japanese style walking right now. It's a thing, it's a fad, but it's totally working for me, so I'm gonna continue to do it. It's essentially just HIIT training, interval training while walking, where you walk with high intensity for 3 minutes, low intensity for 3 minutes. Do that 5 times, and that's a 30-minute session of walking. Whenever people say things like, what's the best diet I should do, or what's the best workout routine I should do, or what's the best whatever I can do, the answer is always whatever you can do consistently over and over and over. That's the answer. So if you cannot do a keto diet, if you can't do a carnivore, Atkins, or salads everyday diet, if you cannot go to the gym and lift heavy every single day, then that's not the routine for you. That's not the plan for you.
Rep 2. You
gotta find something that you can do over and over and over and hopefully enjoy, because also that's something else that's huge, you know, falling in love with the process. Yeah, it's cool to be motivated and excited and fall in love with the results. And I am not gonna lie to you and say, when I see that scale dropping and I see my weight dropping and I see more definition in my body, or I'm moving more weight, I'm not gonna lie to you and say that that's not positively affecting me and giving me excitement and motivation, but that's a pretty fleeting feeling. So my advice, try to fall in love with the process. Try to figure out something that you can do consistently, indefinitely, in perpetuity. And if you are enjoying that, dude, you're good. I like basically fell in love with walking. I can walk to make my dog happier. I can walk to see the sunset. I can walk to see the sunrise. I can do Japanese style walking to train my body and increase my VO2 max. I could walk because I kind of made it to where if I'm gonna binge a bunch of YouTube videos, might as well walk, right? So I have screens everywhere in my house. That might seem like an unhealthy thing, but I got a treadmill in front of my living room. I have a little MagSafe mount on my massage chair. I got my big old tablet on this treadmill. So it really makes it easy to kind of turn a potentially bad habit of like binging YouTube into a good one. And of course you can make it even better. What you watch is actually not just for pure entertainment, but also for education or whatever it may be. So anyways, man, this part of the video was way longer than I thought. I just wanted to give a quick update. I did 25 laps, did my stretching. Now I'm doing 30 minutes of walking, and then I try to clean up as fast as I can and scooter to church because it's Sunday.
Relax.
But yeah, all right. I'll catch you guys after I take a shower and do my hair. See you guys in. I don't think I was recording. In my rush to get ready, I completely forgot to weigh myself, and I already drank my 32 ounces of water and protein powder, so my weigh-in's gonna be a little bit skewed, but still kind of good news. I'm gonna put the camera down so I can get my weight in and cover up my junk. And I'm getting so accustomed, or maybe like lazy. I really like just grabbing my Instago 3S and just talking, but it doesn't have the greatest quality, so I'm trying to find as much natural light as possible, because it looks good when there's a lot of light, but when there's low light, it looks like absolute ass. So just like potato cam. Anyways, just got back from church. Not gonna get preachy with you guys. Everyone has their own beliefs, and I respect that. But I do want you guys to kind of know who I am. So yeah, I'm a Christian. I go to this church down in Valencia, California, and man, I'm really excited because the new series that we're going through the book of Acts, and the title of this series, I think it's going to be 5 weeks, I think the pastor said. But the whole point of the series, the title is called Can't Stop, Won't Stop, and it pretty much aligns up perfectly with what I'm going through right now in my transformation with my health and wellness and fitness, which is like way too many times, like it doesn't even have to just be about religion, but way too many times we talk about stuff, we theorize, we hypothesize and hypothetically do things, you know what I mean? But like we talk about it, but we're not about it, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like in theory, we're so many different things, but in practice, do we actually practice what we preach? And I absolutely love that message, because like way too many times I've said, I am this, I am that, or I do this, or I do that. And then I do the exact opposite, you know what I mean? Like, and way too many times, you know, like, let's just say for me personally on my weight loss journey, how many times did I watch a video on what to do to lose weight, what to do to consistently create a healthy diet and a healthy relationship with food? All of this stuff, like I've researched and watched videos and listened to podcasts on, and we all know it, right? Like, try to eat less, try to be more active, try to sleep right and recover. Like, we all know it, but do we ever practice what we preach? You know what I mean? I went to Cal Poly Pomona, and I loved our school motto. It was learn by doing, right? It's a polytechnic school, which is literally do the craft in order to be good at the craft. And I just think on a personal level, I've lost that so many times. I found myself so many times standing on a soapbox and, you know, giving my critique on things, or just straight up criticizing other people or their actions or things. And it's like, you know, have I contributed? So the message was really great, all about trying to like consume less and criticize less and contribute more, turning they to we, turning them to us. And I love the lead pastor gave a great example. It was like, think like a sports fan, right? Like, and I know exactly what he's talking about, because when the Lakers win, we won, you know what I mean? Like, we kicked the Celtics butt. We are the best. We won the championship, right? Like, man, it was a tough game, but we pulled through, right? That sports mentality where it's like you're fully invested. It's easy, and it's also easy to not be invested in sports, right? If the Lakers are they lost last night, you don't have skin in the game, so it's easy for you to criticize. It's easy for you to not feel connected. It's easy for you to, you know, not be hurt or devastated when bad things happen. So anyways, love the message. I think all of us can be like, just
I don't know, better versions of ourselves if we do a little less talking and then doing a little more doing a little less theory and doing a little bit more practice, I guess. So anyways, thought it was a good message. Hope that wasn't too preachy. Believe what you want to believe. Don't let people make you feel like crap if you don't believe what they believe. We might have completely different opinions on life and if there's a God and how things work out, but I think the messages of love, the messages of gratitude, the messages of not being entitled and trying to contribute are all like universally great messages. So anyways, hopefully that wasn't too preachy. Probably gonna do another Japanese walking session today, and actually kind of thinking about going back to those steps at the park in the evening or afternoonish, because that was pretty cool. I liked it. It kicked my butt. So anyways, we'll see. Am I gonna talk about it or am I gonna be about it? I guess we'll see later in this video. All right, here I am. I did not want to just talk about it. I wanted to be about it. So I am back to, where is it? The Stairs of Doom. It's a bit brighter than I was hoping. Last time I came during sunset, which was really nice. A lot cooler, less sun, but need to get out of the house and might as well make some healthy choices and do these stairs. So I'm gonna try to do like maybe four laps. Last time I did 3 laps and it killed me, but maybe this time I'll do better because I have the proper technique that the lady taught me last time. So yeah, I'll probably film 1 up and down and then yeah, check in with you guys. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Kind of want to get out of this sun, getting a little bit too dark. All right, rep 1. Let's do this. I don't know what it is about steps, but it absolutely kicks my ass. Like just absolute death. But I want to record myself now, like I can actually talk and I'm not out of breath. But it's not too bad. Last time there was a heck of a lot more people. I'm thinking it's because it's too hot, so a little less awkward, I guess, talking to a camera and stuff. But yeah, about a third of the way through. Looks pretty. How you guys doing? Maybe I'm just gonna do 3. It's hot as hell and it's hard. Yesterday's deadlifting like crazy really burned my butt cheeks. I can feel my butt cheeks on these steps. All right, halfway or up all the way. This would be half a lap. I gotta make our way down. Such a gorgeous view though. I may have said this in my last video when I went to the steps for the first time, but this is Valencia's or Santa Clarita's Central Park. Used to play basketball here all the time. Tuesdays, Thursday nights. So much different now. They just expanded it like crazy. It's really nice. It's probably been over a decade since I've been here. Lots of like walking trails. I think there's like a dog park over on the right side. Can't see it though, but pretty cool. All right. Oh, I think you can see my scooter from here. Bam, right there, next to the EV chargers. Whew. Sunset, end of the day. Try to get some light on my face so you can see me a little bit. Too much light. Let's go dramatic. There we go, dramatic light. Anyways, didn't really film too much at the stairs, but ended up doing more than I thought. I wanted to do 4 laps up and down Ended up doing I think like 5 or 6, mainly because I ended up talking to a couple of folks that were just like really nice. Yeah, so Eddie, Patricia, and Devin, it was really nice meeting you guys. I think their drive and their passion made me want to do more. Like, I honestly thought like 4 would be like amazing. It's about 15 minutes or something like that. They wanted to be there and do stairs for at least an hour, and I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, you know what, I'm gonna do a little bit more then. So that's cool. I might walk a little bit more in the evening with my dog, but honest to God, my legs are kind of jello right now, so the fitnessness of the day might be done. I don't know, but in case this is the end of the day, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. It's August 3rd, Sunday. Beautiful day. Actually not too hot. I thought it was gonna be like 90 plus. For Santa Clarita, mid 80s or high 80s. It's a very cool day. So nice breeze, not too hot. And yeah, those stairs are awesome. I'm probably gonna incorporate that more and more into my routine. I also kind of want to just do some more hikes. Hikes are so fun. But anyways, yeah, I'm rambling. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.